Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Norgon 111, and welcome back to Void Stranger. It occurs to me that... Oops. Never good at pressing the right button to go into the menu. 8, 12, 16, there's still 36 fragments. I have one of them. Needed to unlock all the thingies, and they seem to be unique. There are not 36 levels left that I've seen, which tells me I'm definitely not at the end of the game trying to get past Basement 222. So that's just a side comment to start off today's episode. I was very encouraged by how much progress I made in the previous episode. Yeah, and so I thought these puzzles were going to be super duper hard, but it turns out having done them once and also doing some planning and stuff, I'm getting good at it. I did actually glance at my previous solution to this one, so that's going to speed things up. The key move is just to put one of those aside, so all of a sudden I have a lot of flexibility. And then at this point, I can put this aside, and then I could just bring the exit over next to the whatchamadoodle, I believe. Can I bring the exit over next to the whatchamadoodle? I think so. I need something I can walk across while I'm carrying the exits. And I only need to walk across this once, so that will work. So pick up the exit. If I drop it off over here, then I can just grab one follower and get to the exits, and there we go. Alright. These are the statues that all disappear if I kill all the monsters in the room, but it turns out my shadow counts as a monster for their purposes. I discovered this last time I was here, or one of the times I was here. So I need to put this aside and pick up some other walking space and go ahead and do this to kill all the statues. I can pick up a locust idol, which is fantastic. And now I just need to solve the puzzle, and there is plenty of space to do so. I basically just want a pressure plate next to a thingy and then grab one follower and I can move on. Yeah. Great. There's no memory shard fragment. I could get a locust idol, but doing so would cause me to step on the shadow tile thingy, and then I would need to somehow find a way to get to the exits past the snakes. Is that doable? Let's break out the mouse cursor here. That's been turning out to be a very good friend of mine. So if I go up here and I open this up, I can take tempos. I would need to pick up a piece of flooring and eventually put it down there, because I can't walk across the glass if I have a shadow follower. Furthermore, if I have a shadow follower, I'm going to be a too long trail, and so the snakes are twice as deadly. And that actually makes it pretty much impossible to get past this guy. Yeah, I can't get past this guy. Because he'll turn around and catch my shadow before I get here, and I can't go here because I need to be facing right, which means I'd have to come down the middle. Oh, but I could push the statue into the snake to kill the snake. So if I plan to kill this snake, then even if I weren't already carrying a piece of flooring, then I could move this way, pick up this piece of flooring, go here and get to the exit. So all I need to do is safely get me and my shadow past this snake. And I could do that by trapping this snake right here. Is that possible? I believe it may be. because there are a variety of tempo moves I can make, so I think I'm just going to go for this. So I'm going to grab the Lotus Idol. I'm going to have a follower. And it didn't work out the way I was hoping. But it might on another cycle. So I was going to plan to use this as my tempo move, but there's a snake standing on it right now, so I can't actually use my rod right now. But what I can do is that and that again, and we're on exactly the same cycle. All right, so that didn't help. But I can take a tempo here. Here we go. And then put it down here, and pick it up here, and put it down here, and pick it up here, and put it down here. And if I go here, now I can pick this up. The snake is trapped. I accomplished my goal. And I'm already carrying the piece of flooring that I need. Oh, crap. Is there any way I could still do this? I forgot to set up the timing for the bottom snake, so I'd be pushing the statue. And I don't have access to a tempo move now. If I go left, I'm dead because my shadow's following me. And if I push down, there's no way to kill or get around the snake as far as I can tell. Let me just make sure that there's no clever way I could save myself here. I could walk to one of the pieces of glass, but that won't help me. I can't go down right now, and if I go right... Yeah. Okay, so let's try cheesing it once. And I already grabbed the Locust Idol, which means I don't have to solve this the hard way now, because I'm up to 21 Locust Idols, so I can just walk out the door. Take that, video game! Okay, and this one looks complicated, but I remember it being not bad. I know how to kill monster mouths. I just need to exercise care. Don't step in the line of sight of any of them until you're ready to do so. For example, here, let's kill that one. Great. Now I would like to open up a hole in front of that one over here, which I have just done. So now I can kill him. Great. Then there are a variety of strategies I might use. I am going to pick this up to create a hole. I'm going to put this off to the side where I don't need it. I'm going to pick this up, put it off to the side where I don't need it, pick up some flooring, and use this to bait this guy into a hole. Everything's still fantastic. There is a statue that I could use to hold down a pressure plate. Where's the exit? It must be underneath one of those statues. Although I'm not seeing the animation right now. Let's imagine the exit will reveal itself to me in a moment. There it is. There's the animation. So yeah, I could simply pick this up, put it away somewhere else, give myself some good flooring, and kill this guy like this. And there's my exit. And I still can put a... push a statue somewhere. Specifically, this one has much pushability available to it. So let's pick up a piece of floor, put this here, push it on there, double check that there aren't any memory fragments hiding in this level, and exit. Great! This is going so smoothly. I remember this one being pretty straightforward as well. So all I need to do is just kind of like do the obvious motions that get me around the other side to where I'm going. One shadow would not be enough right now. Is there a way for me to obtain more blocks? There is. Can I get those blocks in an arrangement that allows me to go in a circle? That I don't think I can do. Can I move the pressure plate aside? I just hit the wrong button. That's my own bad. Oh well, we spent a locust idol. These things happen. I'm actually, honestly, also surprised there have not been more such errors. Switching to the keyboard, I think, was definitely the right move for me. And I think it has reduced the number of errors that I have made. But nevertheless, I'm kind of astonished that we haven't seen more. So let's try this again. What I intended to do was place this over here, reconnect this, and now it seems to me I can simply put that there, and now I only need one follower, and one follower is easy to get. There we go. Great. Great. I've done this puzzle once or twice before, and I kind of made a mess of it. I think the right thing to do is to not take on any followers and instead get all of the pressure plates together. So that is what I'm going to attempt to do. But I do also need to make sure I have like some walking path by the end of it. But I'm pretty sure I can pull that off somehow. Let's temporarily put that there. And then move it here. And let's temporarily put this here, I guess. And move this here. And at this point, if I had like 9 followers, I would be fine. And so I think I can just go like this. That is more than 9 followers, I think. And there we go. Great. Great. The little 5-pip die thing on the left side, I felt like was cluing something maybe at some point in the past. Not sure if I still feel that way. This is extremely straightforward. I can just do this. I do not see any memory fragments. Once I push the statue to my south, Diamond McDutyface will start chasing me. And he'll only be... let's get the mouse cursor. I push this out of the way, he immediately moves. I move down 1. He's only going to be 2 steps behind me, and I've got 3 more statues to push out of the way, so that won't work. But as we saw on a previous level a moment ago, shadow dudes will block line of sight. So let's go get access to shadow dude. Suppose I stepped over it now. I would have 1 shadow follower. I'll walk around here, push this out of the way. He'll be behind me, but then he'll stop moving because he'll just see the shadow behind me. I can push, 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 and get to the exit. And so I'm pretty sure that's all I need to do. Great. 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 Oh my gosh, everything is going so well today. There's a memory fragment here. Okay, so this puzzle got super interesting. So I will have 1 follower. I have done a puzzle similar to this, where I had 1 follower, but much space to walk around. So here's a nice 9x9, where I can pick up some of these extra tiles, use them to build my way over here, and just keep walking in circles with the follower. Also be able to build out here, because I should have plenty of space. Push the statue out of the way. Pick up the shard. And then just build it back to how it was. All while having a single follower, and then that reduces it to the previously solved puzzle, but I'll have an extra piece of flooring that I will intend to eventually put here. And once I have that and this otherwise kind of all contiguous, then it should be very easy for me to walk around here, gather all the followers I need. I need to have 8 of them, and get to the goal. So that is my plan. So 1 follower, pick up a piece, put it somewhere, pick up a different piece, put it a different somewhere. Pick up a piece, put it somewhere. Pick up a different piece, put it somewhere. Pick up one more piece, put it somewhere good. Now I can face to the left, pick this up. It's an extra piece of flooring, which I want. I want that extra piece of flooring to go there. Then I want to start tearing some of these pieces down and rebuilding the south edge, as it were. And sure, let's put that back there. Let's put this back here. I probably don't have to put it back in exactly the same arrangement, but that is what I've done. I currently have 1 follower. I can easily gather 7 more walking through there, then I'll have 8 followers and I'll be able to get to the thing. And pick up another memory fragment shard thing and feel good about myself. Yes! It worked! I feel good about myself. Hooray! Alright. I need to kill 2 bad guys. One of them is easier to kill than the other due to the existence of glass. However, I do wonder if I could just get rid of said glass. And right now, I think I could. Why could I not simply pick up this glass, put it off to the side, pick up this thingy, put it over there, push the statue onto it. Oh. If I push it onto it again, it will kill this guy. We'll have a primed thingamadoo there. But I also need to get the statue back down to the other side. Right. I have to get the statue up and down, which means I need to build above and below, and I don't have that much floor tiling to work with. So therein lies the challenge. So glass is one-time use tiles. These 4 corners are effectively one-time use tiles. And at the very end of the puzzle, the shadow summoners will become usable. But currently I want to avoid them at all costs, because they will just complicate my life. I think I'm going to go into this a little willy-nilly. I have a vague sense of a plan. That foils my plan. Alright, but that was very important to discover early on. This needs to go. I guess I can put it out here for now. I see a way to fill the gap that I don't love. Actually, do I? Hold on. Okay, to start things off, I think I desperately need to pick up a solid floor tile, and I only see one that I can really get good access to. It's this one. So let's do that. Now I have a tiny bit of breathing room. Actually, I have a lot more breathing room because now I have access to more floor tiles. Great. I have a few tiles in my pocket now. So now I need to somehow arrange the 4 tiles I have access to in such a manner that I get access to what I'm trying to get to here. Let's go ahead and put these like just kind of out of the way over there, because I plan to build up the right-hand side if I can. So I still have some major problems. No, I think I can do something that I didn't see before and just saw now. Which is, if I put this here, then this enables me to build here. Here we go. This is what I needed. Okay, solid flooring in the middle of the play area. Great. I can now push the statue up one, kill the bad guy, open up the hole in the floor with the glass, and then I should be able to move all the flooring around and do the rest of the things that I need. So I want to push the statue back to the south. So let's get the problematic bits out of the way. And now how am I going to build around the statue? I can walk over that thing once. In order to place a block there. So I will do that. This thing is now primed to explode, so it's no longer usable. But now I have access to get to the north end of the statue and push it to the south one. And now that I've done that, all of these north end blocks have become available for me to use however I see fit. And the way I see fit is like this, and like this. And now if I push this guy to the south, I'll kill the other enemy. And the exit becomes opened, and now I can just walk there. And I never have to create any shadow followers. And everything is great, and I did everything I needed to do on this level. Hooray! Okay, let me take a quick breather. Okay, I've regained my composure, hopefully. This puzzle, I recall this puzzle being straightforward, but tedious. I need to somehow get to the pressure plate. And you have to, like, build 1,000 miles to get there, is what I recall. So let's be very careful about the buttons that we are pressing with our fingers, and by we I mean I. And now here is our first bit of convenience. It is one extra block with which to build. And it looks like I'll be using a shadow follower to hold the exit door open because it looks like I need to push this statue out of the way. And that's good, because then I don't have to worry about accidentally exiting in front of the statue or something. Goodbye, statue! I probably won't miss you very much. Having done that, do I also need to pick up the exit, I think? I still have not gained access to the... what do you call? Yeah, so I think I need to continue building this way. But now I'm building, like, unidirectionally. So once I pick up these pieces... Right, that has to stay there, I think. Because I can't afford to step on the shadow yet. So I just need to bring the exit back somewhere else. Is that right? If I drop this... Yeah, here's what I should do. I should drop it off over here, and then go fetch the pressure plate. This is a much better solution than I think I did before. Now, that's my final setup. A pressure plate next to the exit stairs, and I just need one follower to activate it, and the pressure plate comes first, and everything is fine. And I am done. Okay, that was not as bad as I remembered, because I think I found a better solution. We're almost to basement 222, I'm so excited. My first move has to be one step to the left, so let's take it and just witness exactly what's happening. Okay. So it's going to take me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 steps if I were to walk on the pressure plate. He would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I can just walk to the exit, is what I'm seeing here. There are no memory shards. There is no funny business. This is just the solution. Great. Fun with counting. Basement 220, we're almost there. You can do it, Brian. It looks like I will need 2 helpers to push pressure plates. And the trouble is going to be building in the limited space I have. So the question I ask myself now is, what prevents me from just picking up a tile walking across this, putting good flooring in front of me, stepping across this. This is now like a hazard, but it seems to me I have enough space over here that I could simply push the statue off and then build my way back onto solid ground and have a lot of solid ground tiles here that I could use to create an easy solution. So I don't see a problem with that, so that's going to be my current strategy. So I'm going to grab this tile, place it here, say sayonara to the statue, and now just use my good floor tiles to build into the middle. And now I have access to a gazillion floor tiles. And so I can build out the space I need. And now I just want to eventually have 2 pressure plates and an exit. And have 2 followers. And it's easy for me to pick up 2 followers just by doing this. I have 2 followers and the exit. Great. Okay. Took something complicated and made it simple. Great. That's what we like to see. I need to pick up 2 followers, as far as I can tell. And that will be difficult to do. Alternatively, I need to pick up the exit and put it down next to the pressure plate while I have 1 follower. Is that possible to do? Suppose I walk this way, pick up the pressure plate that's in front of me, then walk this way and this way, pick up a follower. I can't walk on glass with a follower. That's the problem. So, in order to get the follower to not die as I am walking across glass, I mean, I can't do that. So I probably need like the pressure plate here. So I need to get the pressure plate there and get the exit over here somewhere. Alternatively, I need to pick up the summoning square and put it down near these somehow. I think I see something straightforward to do. If I walk over here and pick up this floor tile, I could then walk back over here, breaking all this glass, and place the floor tile over here. And then I'll have 3 pieces of flooring in a row, which is extremely strong. Then I could move the top flooring down here, walk across and pick up the exit. Slight change. Just leave the floor there. Walk across, stepping on this square, pick up the exit. On the way back, drop off the exit here. So now I have an L-shaped set of squares that are together. I'll have broken out just about all the other glass. Then I could pick up the top one, move it here, pick up the pressure plate, and move it back here, and then I think I have enough that I can move everything around, so I think that just works. So let's try to execute that. Pick this guy up. Put it down here. I've created my L shape. Now go grab the exit. I've got the exit. Put it down here. Borrow this guy so that I can pick up the pressure plate to put back down here. And now I feel, maybe I can't, oops. I just pressed the wrong key with my fingers. Would I have been able to rescue that? It's actually harder to move the pressure plate around and the exit around from that situation than I was thinking. So I'm uncertain. that I had solved everything yet. We spent a locust idol, but them's the breaks. Let's do the same thing, because I have a hard time visualizing this in my head. It would be nice to get that other tile that I just stepped off of, but I don't see a way to get it right now. Or perhaps ever. So I'm going to choose not to worry about that right now. I'm going to do the same thing I did before. But now I'm going to think more carefully, hopefully, about every button that I'm pressing. I have a piece of glass, which I could use. And that's all I need. Yes, because if I put the piece of glass here, and this... no, that doesn't quite work. Hold on. I almost have this, I think. Come on, brain. You could do it. So what I was thinking is if the pressure plate moved here, which I could do, I could walk around here, have a follower, and get here, which is great, but the pressure plate's way up here. I need the pressure plate where I'm standing. Can I get the pressure plate where I'm standing? I think yes. Because I can do that. The pressure plate's now where I'm standing. Great, that's half the problem. And this is here. Great. So now I can just go to the exit. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. We're at basement 222. Okay. The moment of truth. Last time I was here, this advanced me to basement 224. There was a strange animation with like some extra lines as I stepped into the staircase. But I did not have HP. This time I do have HP. So, is having HP the answer? Yes! No! I didn't see the strange animation, but we did advance to basement 224. Also, it's got a little thingy over here. I presume this will be the same bad cutscene ending where everything goes horribly wrong. I think a lot might be about to happen, and I think I've probably already filled an episode. So I didn't intend to leave it on a cliffhanger like this, but we got one big question answered, which is we skill, even with HP, skipped from 222 to 224 for reasons unknown. Yeah, and next time we will watch, or perhaps just rewatch, this cutscene, and then as we advance deeper down, the music will start playing, and last time I just let the music play out, and this time I'll actually try to advance through the puzzles to see if we can see anything noteworthy deeper on. But we're still missing a bunch of memory shards that don't exist on basements 1 through 222, and I don't know where they all could be, so obviously there's more to the game, and hopefully it will start to reveal itself to us after the next episode. So I'm going to say I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Void Stranger. For now, bye-bye.